when I'm free. I go to love to achieve. They wanna stop, believe, but people are looking at me. It couldn't be, better believe. This my moment. I said it's my moment. I came here to own it. Man, it's my moment. Man, it's my. I said it's my moment to shine. I used to take it a day at a time. I used to wait, but I'm making it mine. Was at the bottom, but able to climb. And look how I rise up. At the top, you gon' find us looking refined, not how you define us. Can this beat get a moment of silence? This time I'm fired up. I give it my all. I said my moment is now. No laying around. I put my stick in the ground. Just so you know, ain't no mistaking it now. Forget what you make of it. Got my eye on the prize, I'm taking it. Got the fire inside, ain't shaking it. And I'm turning the tide, ain't changing it. I'm the main event. This my moment. I said it's my moment. I came here to own it. Man, it's my moment. Man, it's my. I said it's my. Yeah, how do I sound with it when I hit the ground? 100-mile finish. My moment now ain't no mouse in us. I'm on the prowl and my style fitted. My time, give me high fives. Get a picture of the wise guy. What's a wave to a high tide? Never stop when you my size. Man, it's my. I said it's my moment. I said it's my moment. I came here to own it. Man, it's my moment. Man, it's my. I said it's my moment.
I can feel it right at my fingertips, and I believe that there's no need for fancy tricks if I just keep on moving. Every night and day I am getting closer with each little step of the way. Hey, 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 hey.
My mind's full of thoughts, yeah, about us in a cost, yeah. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, yeah. The heart is always hard to give away, give it away, yeah. But you decided you don't wanna stay, it's what you said last summer, yeah. We're going round again, you telling all your friends that we're over it. And now you're back, I don't know what to say, no, I don't know what to look, yeah, you and all your old ways, had me acting out on good faith. Look, I would chase you down the hallways, said your love was lasting always. Okay, so what about now, yeah? Me and you, we got a lot to figure out, yeah. You say you wanna settle down, yeah, but my brain can take another round, yeah. Out of bounds, out of context, feel the process for whatever comes next. I might let you win again, and our story might never end. The heart is always hard to give away, yeah. But you decided you don't wanna stay, it's what you said last summer, yeah. We're going round again, you telling all your friends that we're over it. And now you're back, I don't know what to say, no, I don't know what to.
You don't know what to say, I'll give you an idea. Calling me up when you need your favorite feature. About you, everybody on my case now. I know you still love me from the top down. The heart is always hard to give away. If you decide then you would wanna stay, we won't repeat the same mistakes, and I won't be the one to walk away. The heart is always hard to give away. You decide that you would wanna stay,
it's what you said last summer, yeah. We're going round again, you telling all your friends that we're over it. And now you're back, I don't know what to say, no, I don't know what to.
bunny. I'm a wild little bunny, yeah. I'm hopping to the top, can't stop me.
I'm hopping to the top, hopping to the top.
I'm going for the money, yeah. You won't stop me. I'm hopping to the top, can't stop me. You can't stop me. Watch out, I'm breaking news tonight. Jaws drop, but it's no surprise. I love a little fight, just a itty bitty bite. Eeny, meeny, miny, yeah, I like getting feisty. Let's get louder than we did before. Heat it up some more, come in with the force. I'm one with the storm, shaking up the floor. I'm knocking down on the doors, now say hello. Now get ready, ready for the machete, machete. I can be a sweet honey, but I get down in the dirt. I'm a wild little bunny. I'm a wild little bunny, yeah. I'm hopping to the top, can't stop me. I'm going for the money, yeah. You won't stop me. Woo. Ha. You can't stop me. I'm a wild little bunny, yeah. I'm hopping to the top, can't stop me. I'm going for the money, yeah. Ha, you won't stop me.
Good morning and welcome to the Summoners World Arena Championship 2023. My name is Sean B and I'll be casting for today's matches. Today we have the Group B for the APAC region preliminary day 2. So today is going to be the loser bracket for yesterday. We had the whole winners bracket yesterday and all the losers from yesterday will be competing for the remaining ticket today. So we had 8 players yesterday. We're now down to 7. Mel was the first one to qualify for the APAC Regional Cup yesterday. Incredible performance, many fun matches, and a great twist at the end. But today is going to be a bloodbath between the rest of the Group B. They will be trying for the remaining ticket to the APAC Regional Cup. There's going to be 1 ticket left. And this is going to be their last chance. And in this group, there are so many strong players. There are also 2 new challengers, which are very, very strong as well. So it's going to be an exciting day. And I hope they bring something new to the table. Because whatever they did yesterday, it clearly didn't work out for them. So today, let's get ready for all the exciting matches. Because both my predictions are gone from yesterday. Today, let's take a look at the information for World Arena Championship from the schedule beyond from August 5th to November 4th. And the total prize money is $200,000 and $214,000 US. A pretty big tournament for a mobile game. I am very excited. And this week we'll be doing Group B, and next week we'll have the Open Qualifier for Thailand. The schedule for APAC Prelim will be going from August 12th to September 10th. And now it's Group B. We still got Group C, Group D, and the Open Qualifier for Thailand happening next week. It will be all double elimination, which means there's always going to be a loser bracket. And the selection criteria for all these players, once again, they are all the top rankers in World Arena Season 24 and 25. And the rule for all these matches be SWC mode. In the prelim, it'll be best of 3. But for the final of all these prelim, it's going to be best of 5. And remember, guys, we have an SWC exclusive event this year. This event requires you to collect the SWC2023 special emblem to exchange for various amazing rewards like Devilmon or Legendary Scroll. And the only way to get them is to get via the coupon in the live stream or participating in the prediction event. So don't forget to predict for your favorite player to win and also catch all the live stream on this channel, the Summoners Esports YouTube channel. So before we do anything, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next live stream. Okay, guys? It's gonna be super exciting. So, that's all the information for today. Oh, wait, not yet. We have the loser bracket. And first, we'll be starting off with MR.CHUNG and LUSIR. Next up, we have ERIC.B and Stan. In the round 2, we have REAL.D and Drift. Both will be waiting for the winners in round 1. And then look at the final boss at the end, YODAYO. We're waiting for them, watching all their matches, learning all their strategy today, and wait for them with a terrifying box and rune at the very, very end. So who is going to join Mel in the APAC Regional Cup holding hands representing Group B? We will find out today. And we are starting off strong already with the ex-SWC champion MR.CHUNG coming right up. It's going to be a tough one. Guys, SWC is crazy. You won the last year. It doesn't mean anything this year, okay? You can be out right now. It doesn't matter how strong you are, what crazy LD5 you have, because the meta is not about the LD5. The meta is now about the strong elemental unit and how you can utilize them to their maximum potential. So, you won last year because of your XYZ unit. This year, it is a totally different ball game. So let's get excited. Let's get ready for the very first match of today between MR.CHUNG and LUSIR. Okay? The champion has a lot of expectation. And I personally voted for him in the prediction event. And he can't go out like that, okay? You need to do something about it, Mr. Chung. Come on, man. I voted for you. Let's jump right into the first match. Mr. Chung! Man, he lost 2-0 to Drift yesterday. That was a hard watch, brother. That was a tough one. I hope he's going to come back today strong and show us what a champion is really made of, okay? But on the other side, we have a new challenger, LUSIR. Man, he went against YODAYO yesterday, right off the bat. And YODAYO is the final boss for today. If he managed to fight and win every single match today, he will still have to face his enemy from yesterday that absolutely took care of him. So, can LUSIR showed up and show Mr. Chung that a new challenger can be a very, very strong opponent as well. So let's get ready for the very, very first match of the day for Group B Prelim Day 2 loser bracket. Mr. Chung and LUSIR. Alright guys, let's take a look at the first pre-ban for the day. Man, his best rank is at rank 11 for Mr. Chung. That's crazy. We have a Chiwoo and a Veronica pre-ban. Both are AoE stripper. Both are very strong turn 1 unit. And Chiwoo just recently returned to the meta, being one of the most prominent AoE stripper. We have a first pick, Oliver, coming out from LUSIR here. What is going to be the answer for Mr. Chung? He used to be known for the Velaju, Praha, Kitian Dasheng, but they are not really working out in this meta. So what is gonna be his answer? Well, he picked up... He's gonna go for the Wusa Gani first 2 pick here. These 2 units are also very popular. They weren't buffed by any means in the recent balance patches. Wusa got nerfed. Gani got nerfed a while back. But they've always been just a strong team, core key pick for many players throughout the years because their abilities are incredible. We have one of the strongest protector and also damage dealer potentially in the game, and Gani one of the strongest support in the game, and they fit into many different play style, many different team. That's why they're still very popular. We have LUSIR going for the good old classic Water Ryu and Shangpeng for the strip control. So this team right now is not exactly good against the Wind Monkey King, but Mr. Chung is not going to shy away from going with a Gani Hathor combo, and he's going to pick up the Heigang to counter the strip from the Water Ryu and the Shangpeng as well. So what is going to be the answer for this? Is he going to go for some anti-Gani Hathor? That's going to be a fire unit, but it will be weak against the Wusa and the Heigang. For the first time, I think, in this tournament, we are seeing... Oh my god, I suddenly forgot his name. The Dark Puppeteer. What is his... I can't remember his name. Chat, help me. And a Juno to counter the Gani Hathor and the Wusa. So this guy, he's immune to attack bar reduction, and he will cleanse any inability effect as well. This guy is a nightmare to any control player. Oh yes, his name is Zenisak. This guy is crazy scary for Gani Hathor. So last pick for Mr. Chung will be a Vertihau to give him attack bar and to sort of counter the counter to his team. So what is going to be the ban here? Oh my god, I think that's going to maybe a Wusa ban, because Juno can really do some work when there's no healer on the Gani Hathor team. And then there's this Zenisak force ban as well coming out from LUSIR. Amazing drafting. It's gonna be the Zenisak ban, it's gonna be the Hathor ban. The combo is now broken, but Gani can pretty much combo with anyone, and that's going to be Wusa for unlimited immunity sort of, but there are 2 cooldown reset over there. That is very scary as well. But Wusa with a Gani support can do a lot of protection and damage at the same time. So we don't know who's gonna come on top yet, and we don't know what kind of crazy rune build that Vertihound might be packing. Accuracy lead and speed lead for both teams. Let's jump into the first match today. And it's going to be the YODAYO getting the first turn with the skill 2 available. Is he going in with a strip? Is he saving it for later? He's gonna go into the Vert with a skill 1, putting the attack break on the Vert. Changpeng getting a turn. You can see the power of Heigang. Oh, the despair stun coming out from the Changpeng on the Vert, locking down his Vert entirely. If this Oliver go for attack bar reduction and get it done, he doesn't go for the attack bar reduction. He's gonna save it for later, but the Vert is gonna be the main key factor for MR.CHUNG winning this match, and this Vert is being absolutely controlled already and losing half his health. That is not looking good for the Vert at all. Maybe the Vert's gonna violent pro out this. The violent build for Vert is getting very, very popular here. What are you going for the AoE, get the stun on the Heigang, and doing some decent damage on the Vert as well. Gani go for the skill 3 onto the Juno, taking away her strip so that the Wusa can protect the Vert properly. And here comes the Juno healing, cleansing, and that will boost the team of Heigang because of the Heigang passive. The Vert is once again being focused, and LUSIR is doing everything he can to bring this Vert down, and MR.CHUNG is trying everything he can to keep this Vert alive because the moment the Vert start going, LUSIR has nowhere to stop it. The Vert look like it's on a violent build. He's not revenging at all. But he's starting his first turn. The Vert's going in with the attack by boost, and LUSIR is losing health slowly while MR.CHUNG is gaining health slowly. And the thing about Ganymede's skill 2 is that his skill 2 cannot be reset by Oliver or Changpeng, so he can give the Wusa a quick reset here for another round of support. The Vert getting despair stun once again, and this time the Juno is gonna be the culprit. And this Vert is gonna go down very, very soon here. If no extra healings being done, the Wusa trying to keep the Vert alive with the skill 2, but the Vert is still under constant pressure from LUSIR. But LUSIR, even though he's doing a lot of damage, he's also taking a lot of damage, and he doesn't have the active healing. The Juno go for skill 2, but you know that when you strip the Heigang team, the dot is not going to stay, and you also boost the entire Heigang team attack bar, and the Vert is going in. He's going to heal himself with a skill 1 as well, and boosting the team attack bar even further. This Changpeng is under a lot of damage coming out from both the Vert and the Wusa. The Wusa trying to go for the cheeky turn skill 1 sleep, but couldn't get it done. Heigang looking for a target, get the despair stun, finally putting that revenge back onto the Changpeng. You despair stun, my brother, I'm gonna give it back to you. Gani get a violent proc as well, and skill 3 is available, going straight onto the YODAYO, take away his skill 2 and the attack bar as well of the entire enemy team. This Oliver choosing a target, has skill 3 available, but what can he do? He's gonna go for the Heigang, missed the attack bar absorption right there, so the Heigang can get a turn and finish off the Changpeng. The Vert, after all this, is still alive. Not looking good for LUSIR at all right here, because LUSIR is doing all he can to kill one Vert, but he's not gonna go down, and he lost one member, and he might be losing the next one as well to the Wusa damage. As you can see, Gani Hathor combo was taken away from MR.CHUNG, but the Gani Wusa is still going strong, and the Vert is finally revenging, but unfortunately he has to follow the law of the element. Vert going in straight into the into the Oliver, and Oliver is looking like he's gonna go down soon, and Oliver is gonna go down as well. LUSIR 2 member down, and the first win goes to MR.CHUNG. GG. The Vert would stand all the damage and all the different despair stun, but still came on top because the Wusa protection with the Gani reset was way too strong. Wusa once again proving to be one of the best support unit in this entire game, with amazing shield, immunity, healing, and also damage. Alright guys, let's get ready for round 2 between Mr. Chung and LUSIR. What is going to be the pre-ban here? It is going to be Zenisak and Nikki. He showed that unit one time and it will never show up again. Mr. Chung's going to make sure that he doesn't want to fight that thing ever again. So with Chiwoo first pick potentially for Mr. Chung, is he going with the Gani Hathor team once again? No, it's going to take the Oliver first pick. And in response, we have the Hey Gang and the Kitian Dasheng coming out from LUSIR. But I'm sure Mr. Chung is very familiar because he also played with these two units. So if you are Mr. Chung, you want to go for a stripper that doesn't have any debuff and maybe a Gani as well. Is that going to be a Wind Robo, Dark Robo potentially? He's going to go with a Zibala second pick and a Dark Robo for the strip and the damage follow-up. So what is going to be the answer for this? Remember, Zibala is very fast, but he doesn't bring any strip on his own. So Mr. Chung will still have to pick up another stripper, because if he forgets to do so, then LUSIR might be taking the win here with a full wheel team. So what is LUSIR going to do to counter this strip? He's going to go in with a Watu Ryu? No, it's going to decide to go for the turn 2 here with the Meiho Wong and O'Reilly. Going full turn 2 coming out from LUSIR, which Mr. Chung will go for another AoE strip and another strong damage follow-up. It may be an AoE skill abusing unit, or it will be a one-shot damage kind of situation here to counter the Meiho Wong. What is it going to be coming out from Mr. Chung here? We're seeing raw single target damage to counter this anti-CC draft coming out from LUSIR. And that's going to be the Kali and the Sonya. Incredible pivot coming out from Mr. Chung here. He's not going to be shy to use a single snipe team here coming with the Kali and the Sonya. That is incredible and also very fun to watch. What is LUSIR going to do? He's very good against control, but he's definitely not good against single target damage. And he's going to pick up the Camilla, who will receive reduced damage from critical hit. But still, Sonya is incredible against Camilla. So what is going to be the ban? Are we seeing a Hey Gang ban? No. We're definitely going to see Hey Gang because we have the Dark Robo here. I think we're going to see a Kali and potentially a Camilla ban, because Kali's giving way too much support for the team and also incredible damage. It will be a Kali and a Meiho Wong ban here, so Sonya will not get any extra attack and speed buff, but still, Sonya, if built correctly, can be crazy strong against LUSIR. Here comes the first turn coming out from Mr. Chung with the Zibala going first, potentially boosting the attack bar of the Dark Robo. Boosting the attack bar of the Sonya with a speed buff, she's going to do extra damage on the enemy, and that's going to be on the Riley. But it will not ignore defense. This Riley was prepared for the Sonya. She did not have enough attack stat to deal with this Riley, and now Mr. Chung is stunned for a little bit because he's not exactly sure what to do, but he's going to go with a strip, get the cooldown of the monkey. But this is looking not so good because the Sonya biggest impact was nullified by good rune quality coming out from LUSIR. That is not looking good for Mr. Chung here. Can he control the enemy well? Because this Camilla is about to move, and this Riley's putting up immunity and attack buff, and that's gonna greatly boost the impact of the Camilla. Camilla with skill 2 available, going straight into the Robo, get the freeze and do massive damage to the Robo as well. And this immunity is gonna keep the Oliver from further increasing the cooldown of the monkey. Monkey get a turn, no violent proc just yet. This monkey is trying to bring down the Sonya because Sonya, wow, hitting a Sonya with a water unit, that is a little brave right there. Here comes Zibala putting a break on that monkey skill, but we all know a good Kitian Dasheng can get pretty violent. And it might happen, which will change the flow of this entire game. And the immunity from the Riley is keeping this monkey from being reset any further. Sonya get the speed buff. Can she finally do it? She has one shot, sweaty hands, sweaty palms, but she will go straight for the kill here. She failed one, but she will fail twice. No way. Everything on LUSIR team is on high defense and high alert from the Sonya one-shot damage. And that might be GG, because how can you control or kill anyone any further? But we still have Oliver in this game, and Oliver is a great unit. We all know that. So it's going to keep the reset on this monkey. But once again, Riley providing the immunity and the attack buff support for the team, allowing Camilla to do incredible damage and the monkey from getting any reset. And we haven't seen the monkey violent proc yet, because one violent proc from the monkey, this game might be over instantly. Here we go, guys. One more to all this spare stun coming out. Camilla with skill 2 available, going straight into the Sonya. Not doing a lot of damage, but the monkey is here with the violent proc finally. It's gonna happen sooner or later. We all know it. And LUSIR is gonna take game 2. This Sonya was not prepared for this situation here. LUSIR with the high defense on his monkey and the Riley save him from getting one shot by the Sonya. Man, that is why we don't see Sonya often in high rank competitive matches, because you never know what kind of crazy rune these players have. They only need maybe a good slot 4, maybe 2 artifacts with defense main stat, and Sonya will be nullified. Man, if that Sonya got through, that could have been pretty satisfying to watch. But unfortunately, the Sonya, which is not well run enough. Rune div, guys. Rune div right there. That's why we are seeing the rise of the Fire Cassandra, because there's no condition with that one. But Sonya does more damage. So there's the trade-off right there. It is very hard to get a Sonya to pass the 2200 bonus attack on a Swift build. Very hard. Round 3, the last round between LUSIR and MR.CHUNG. MR.CHUNG, you drafted that. I have huge respect for you, but maybe let's go back to the Gani Hathor for the sure win, okay? Because I voted for you in the prediction event. So please, can we stop risking it for the biscuit? Last round pre-ban. What's it going to be this time? They are thinking about it. Maybe we are seeing some sort of Oliver pre-ban coming out from MR.CHUNG. Potentially maybe Oliver Kitian Dasheng pre-ban. Man, they're really putting a lot of deep thought into it. And it's going to be the Veronica Gani pre-ban, breaking the Gani Hathor or Gani Wusa, Gani anything combo. And of course, I would never want to fight against the Veronica any day of the week. First pick coming out from LUSIR. What is it going to be? I would guess maybe an Oliver coming out from LUSIR, guaranteeing the speed lead, the best speed lead pretty much, is very important. We are seeing the Kitian Dasheng Chiu coming out from MR.CHUNG, so I can already see the Hey Gang coming out from LUSIR to counter the Chiwu. But what will follow up after this Hey Gang? Is it going to be Hey Gang Chung Peng, or will he lock in another speed lead with Hey Gang and Water Ryu? It's gonna be the Hey Gang coming out from LUSIR, but is he going turn 2 or turn 1? What is it going to be this time? You do have the Zenny sack available for the last pick. It's going to be a Carno to keep the flexibility between turn 1 and 2 coming out from LUSIR, but a little bit heavy towards the turn 2 position. So will MR.CHUNG go with the Zibala Dark Rubble to lock in the turn 1 position. He's also going in with a flexible pick here, and that's going to be the Praha to provide both the strip and the healing for the team. But what will be the 4th pick here? And that's going to be the Nikki, also providing both healing and damage. MR.CHUNG draft right now is very safe and very strong. So what is LUSIR going to answer? The Heigang is heavily countering the Praha and the Chiwu strip turn 1, but he needs something to deal with these LD heavy damage and control here. Will he lock in a Rakuni potentially? Because, oh, he's going to go in with a Water Ryu to get that turn 1 and maybe a Changpeng last pick to push back the enemy attack bar. No, he's going to go with an Ethna for that aggressive damage. So we might be seeing a Josephine coming out from MR.CHUNG last pick here if he goes for the Oliver ban. No, it's going to be a Shizuka for the last pick to solidify his turn 2 position. Because one Violent Proc from Shizuka, we might as well move on to the next game. So I think we are going for an Oliver and potentially a Shizuka or Nikki ban here coming out from these 2 players. Because one Violent Proc from Shizuka or Nikki can be extremely game-changing. Actually, you know what? Everyone of MR.CHUNG except for Chiwu, one Violent Proc and they can literally change the flow of the game. Because each one of them possess an insane AoE skill that can just throw you off your match. And not having a Changpeng last pick from LUSIR might have been very detrimental. Here we go, guys. Shatter coming out, big damage, big turn cycling. And who is it going to be? The first one getting stunned from the Ethna. Here we go, but he missed. Oh, the resistance coming out from Nikki, but back up with the strip from the Water Ryu. More resistance coming out from the team. Heigang dropping the heat. And Nikki has the heal available. Will she go for it? She might save it for later. She's gonna go for it. Here comes the Carno with the last AoE for LUSIR to drop. He needs to land everything over here. And she landed on the Shizuka. And also get a Violent Proc to control the monkey. But remember, Praha is still here. Oh my god, as I said before, Shizuka get the crucial Violent Proc and has all the debuff to send back to LUSIR, and there's nothing that he could do about it. And here comes even further healing coming out from the Praha, and MR.CHUNG team is back to square one, being very healthy, and with still Nikki and Monkey skill 3 available. That is a lot of damage coming out from MR.CHUNG that LUSIR has no way to deal with. More control coming out from MR.CHUNG. And here comes the cooldown support coming out from the Shizuka. Another Violent Proc from Shizuka. And Praha start dropping the 2k per hit damage. And here comes the Nikki with the AoE damage. Oh my god, somebody save LUSIR, because this damage is unstoppable. Monkey with a skill 2. Bam! 3 units stunned up and Monkey's still going. And there's nothing that LUSIR can do to stop this. Way too much control, way too much damage, and GG! MR.CHUNG will take game 3. Moving on to round 2. Man, that Ethna last pick was not it, LUSIR. That was not it, man. Oh my god. You just can't go in with 4 AoE enemy and not have any cooldown reset, my guy. That's just not it. MR.CHUNG! Man, we're gonna see some crazy comeback today, huh, for MR.CHUNG? So that was the first round of the loser bracket, and we have many more to go. The next one's gonna be equally exciting as well. But first, let's take a look at the highlight for today. Man, how did that Vert survive all that? My Vert would have died like 3 matches ago. That vert stood strong, guys. Incredible. Man, imagine this kill. No! Dude, that would have been so hype. That could have been so hype. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Man, not having a cigar or Chung Pung was just not the move, LUSIR. He needed a cigar or a Chung Pung or a Ganny. Anything. Oh, no Ganny because Ganny was pre-banned. He needed a cigar right here. Man. Or a Chung Pung. Where was the Chung Pung? Could have been a Chung Pung last week right here. And that was round one of the... Wait, that was the first half of round one for the loser bracket. We will have another round for the next couple. That's going to be between, if I remember correctly, that's going to be between ERIC.B and Stan. Two very, very strong players from Group B as well. And this is going to be extra exciting, okay? Because ERIC.B, you know, I also put his name in the prediction event, okay? Why are both my prediction in the first round of the loser bracket? Unbelievable. My prediction was bad. But let's get excited because it's going to be incredible because both of them have some crazy LD as well. And I want to see them put out those crazy LD like how Mr. Chung is rocking that Nikki. Big damage because we see way too much Laura, okay? We need to see more Nikki. ERIC.B! Oh, we get to see Tian Lang and Ong Yoki. Man, I want to see some Ong Yoki action here. Oh no, my man also has an Ong Yoki. Uh-oh, it's gonna be the battle of the Ong Yoki owner, guys. Hopefully they will pull it out. Flex the Ong Yoki just a little bit, right? All right, guys, it's gonna get started really, really soon here. We have, on one hand, we have ERIC.B, and on the other hand, we have Stan. Both strong turn one player, both going for the aggressive. We have Ong Yoki on one side, we have Ong Yoki on the other side. But I do remember that ERIC.B was bringing to the table his Volantis, his Tian Lang as well. So that's going to be a lot of things to consider for because those are very, very strong. And who knows what he has hidden in his box because I didn't know that there was Zenny Sack in LUSIR's draft. He brought that out and it was like, it was a great force band. So that one pocket LD that a person have is going to be very, very scary to see. So who are you guys cheering for? Let's get started right now. round 1 between ERIC.B and Stan, and we are seeing a Nikki and Wedget pre-ban. If this was America prelim, that would have been Wedget and Laura pre-ban because that unit was everywhere. But this time we have a Nikki pre-ban come out from Stan. First pick, oh my god! ERIC.B got no chill with the first pick Laura instantly, and we have the good old Gani Wusa first pick come out from Stan. If this was 2015, he might as well pick Molong and Perna after that. So what's going to be the next pick coming out from ERIC.B? Are we seeing an Oliver into... No, it's going to be a Chiwu coming out from ERIC.B, but we need a good follow-up. So are we seeing Chung or Ongyoki or Virat? It's going to be a Cigar coming out from ERIC.B with a great strip into control and extra control with the provoke as well, because we all know you can't reset that Gani skill too, so you got to provoke it. And Hathor getting picked up by Stan here, but we kind of need a Heigang situation coming out from Stan as well, and that's going to be the Heigang 4th pick. So I think it's going to be a Triton Tianlang coming out from ERIC.B, but that might lead to a Douglas last pick coming out from Stan here, or potentially a Juno, a Verd, many strong good fire counter pick for Stan last pick here. But no, gonna go for a Tetra instead. He's gonna try to heal back all the potential small damage that ERIC.B is gonna try to do. Tetra ban, Cigar ban. So right now ERIC has, I would say, 4 stripper and not a whole lot of food on the table here. He does have additional damage and artifact. He does have defense break, but straight up damage, I don't see a whole lot. So ERIC.B, I'm not sure what you're gonna do, man. Stan might get a little bit lucky with his resistance, and it might look bad for you. Here comes a strip. Here comes a Tianlang getting some extra juicy attack bar from the Heigang passive. Going straight for the stun. Get no stun, but does get a violent proc. Good damage so far. But the Wusa is still here, and there's no stopping his healing. Here we go with the Chiwu. Gonna go for the further pushback here. And we have the Laura. She needs to carry the stun here, and she will miss the combo. Gani Hathor combo activated. And there's nothing that ERIC.B could do. And good old ventilate into more sleeping. Guys, good night, because we are here for a long run, okay? But the Chiwu can be the Hathor in this, guys. And nope, didn't get the 2-turn sleep. And say hello to my skill 3 once again. More sleepy time for the Gani Hathor combo. And with the Wusa coming up with the healing and damage from the rear, I think ERIC.B will have to take this one to the next game potentially. That almost 10,000 damage coming out from the Wusa, and all that damage that ERIC.B did turn 1 is about to be undone, baby. Glancing hit, stopping the 2-turn sleep. Hathor with the skill 2 available, gonna save it and say hello to more ventilate, because we about to go for another sleepy ride on this Gani Hathor train. And Seal Magic on the Tianlang, so no AoE damage for you. And what is ERIC.B gonna do but go... Oh! That violent proc might change the game here with the strip and the buff coming out from this Laura. But extra attack bar for the boys for Stan, which means it might be more sleepy come... Oh, never mind. Back to the sleeping time, guys. Let's go for another 2 more rounds, because there's nothing we can do about it. Hey, gang. But the speed buff coming out from the Laura is really helping ERIC.B gaining that turn back, because Stan, no matter how you look at it, he's still half HP down from most of his unit. And maybe this Laura with a violent proc once again might do it, Laura. If you want to wake up right now, it's the time to tell me the bedtime story, Laura. Might be the time right now, but nope, no violent proc coming out from Laura or the Tianlang. Chiwu is gonna be the first one. Oh, that's coming out from the Triton. It's gonna really disrupt the flow here, but Gani getting the crucial violent proc to get out the silence from the Triton. Will Laura go for the 1-turn sleep? Not getting it. Will Tianlang get the violent proc? Not getting it, but this Wusa is moving. The Gani might go down to the Gani is gonna go down. This Gani Hathor train has finally come to the stop. ERIC.B is coming back from the position that we thought impossible. Tianlang going for the quick spin, and ERIC.B is doing it. Here comes the Laura. resisting the 2-turn sleep. I am done sleeping, he said. And here comes the Tier Lang dropping even more damage, and Triton pushing the enemy attack bar down with the whale. And I am the better whale, he said. And here comes the Laura with the skill 3 once again, doing massive damage. And GG, ERIC.B. He came from a position that we thought was impossible, but no! He's gonna take game 1. Oh my god! No way! Awesome comeback from ERIC.B. Look at that smirk. He knows. He knows he had it in the bag. Settle down, guys. We're going for round 2 between ERIC.B and Stan. Who will stand in the semi-final? I mean, not really semi. There's no semi-final today. Who will go to the next round? We shall find out very, very soon here. I love this song. Will we see a Gani Laura pre-ban? Oh, we are seeing a Tian Lang, and what do I see there? Mr. Mouse pre-ban. So we can't get to see the crazy combo Mouse Raccoon, guys. Unfortunately for this round, no Mouse Raccoon will be drafted. Stan getting the first pick here, getting the Wedgeat first pick. ERIC.B has the Laura and the Chiwu for his turn 1 as well. Will he go for it, or will he go for something different this time? But if I have Laura, I'll be drafting that every game. There's no way I'm not drafting that unit. Here comes Laura and Asher, both speed buffer going up against Stan defense and anti-crit buffer. So we are seeing, I think, the Cigar lined up here coming out from ERIC.B with the Ongyoki potentially for damage. Stan knowing that, what is it going to be his next 2 pick? He can go first. He's gonna take the Ongyoki and the Cigar. 2 potential next pick from ERIC.B here, literally disrupting the man's draft. But ERIC.B has a lot of unit in his arsenal. So what will he switch up to for the counter pick here? It's gonna be a Chiwu getting picked up, and now he needs some sort of follow-up. Would be a Chungpung, a Gani, or a water unit, a Virat potentially as well. No, it's gonna be a Masha here, a strong fire to deal with the Cigar and also to eat up the Ongyoki with the speed buff. And Stan's gonna go for the hero to potentially stop that from happening for the 4th pick. And Abelio will do really well with the defense buff coming out from the Wedgeat as well. But what's gonna be the Stan last pick here? Because Wedgeat might be banned, so it's going to go for another buffer. That's going to be the Wusa. He needs a strong win unit here. What is ERIC.B going to do? And he picked the strongest win unit of them all. It's going to be the Oliver. Is he locking that in, or is he switching that to a Chungpung? Oh, he switched that to the good old Chungpung for the last pick here to add extra defense break. And oh, never mind. Chungpung's gone and Wedgeat is gone. Stan lost his speed lead. And right now, ERIC.B has the turn 1. But his main damage dealer will be the Masha. And there are 2 water units to stop her from going too crazy. But she might one-shot that Ongyoki if she gets a little bit lucky. Here comes the damage going straight to the Ongyoki, taking the heat. Can she? Can the Masha do it? More damage. Ongyoki is almost down. We have this Ongyoki under so much pressure coming out from ERIC.B. Not gonna go for the buff, just go for the skill 1. And because if you buff, The Abelio is gonna get a turn. The Masha has the opportunity, and she is gonna miss this opportunity. Oh my god. That was the most important moment of them all, and she missed it. No way, but it's not over. Oh my god, this Abelio is doing a lot of work on the Masha as well. The shield coming up, and remember, we still have... Oh, the Violent Prop, but he missed the reset, which means the Laura skill is still available, but the Yoki is going to get the Violent Prop and drop the Masha from her pet. That is not looking good for ERIC.B. The Masha, the main damage dealer is going down, but the Laura is going to have something to say about that. She has skill 3 available, and she is going to use it. And here we go with defense buff and speed buff. Maybe this Masha will stay alive, but no, not quite yet. The Abelio has something to say about that. Everybody's going to turn and return, and that is going crazy. But now we are finally settling down. The Laura with a skill 2 available, and she will do a lot of work on the enemy, but this Ongyoki is sort of immune to this stun coming out from the Laura. If you stun the Ongyoki, you can't kill him. He stunned everyone but the Ongyoki. How is that even possible? This Laura going absolutely crazy on this Ongyoki, but Abelio say, hello, I'm still here, baby. He's gonna go in with a big heal and a Violent Pro as well. Everyone's going to turn every turn. And this Ongyoki will not go down easily. Asher going for a quick heal. Chiu has skill 1 to go for the 2-turn sleep. Can he get it done though? He will get it done, but Laura's biggest strength is her AoE skill. She has to go for it. Is she gonna go for it? She's gonna go for it, which makes the 2-turn sleep meaningless. But this damage is pretty good though, but not good enough. Ongyoki with a big heal from skill 2 doing decent damage as well. Asher going in with a skill 3, but not quite yet. He's still very healthy. And this Abelio keeps showing up to spoil this beautiful day between Ongyoki and his death. Not letting Ongyoki die whatsoever. But here may be the moment where the Ongyoki will finally go down. Big stun from the Laura. The Wusa, another Violent Proc, but no skill available. This Chi will finally sending Ongyoki to where he belongs, maybe? Ongyoki finally go down. Laura, no skill available, but skill 1 is also terrifying. Not quite yet. The heal block coming out from the Asher might be on the Cigar here. Cigar getting heal block, but Wusa is not gonna Violent proc this time. This Cigar is not looking good here because you can't heal that with the heal block coming out from the Asher. He's not gonna go for the heal block, gonna finish off the Asher. Laura going in with another Violent proc coming out from the Laura. She's gonna go for the skill 3, dropping a lot of damage, but couldn't finish off the Cigar. Unfortunately, the Chiwu has the opportunity to go for the 2-turn sleep finally, and he is not gonna get it. And no more strip for the Laura. This Cigar is standing strong, protected with immunity. But Laura is going to try to break through that immunity, but not... Oh, the defense break setup. That is not looking good because Abelio is looking for a fine meal. And no, the glancing for the Chi going to save. The Laura getting the sleep on the Cigar, getting additional turn with the skill 3 available. Oh, that is not looking good for Stan. ERIC.B still has this one in the bag. Go for the stun. Get the stun on the Wusa. And this time, the Cigar will finally go down to the Chiwu. Laura with a skill 3 available. She is going for it. Eric is still in this game. Big damage from the Laura. Abelio cannot get a stun. Chiwu with skill 1 available. He might get a lucky 2-turn sleep here. Chiwu going for the skill 2, blocking the buff. But the Wusa damage, ignoring that defense buff from Laura. And will send Laura down as well. And Stan will stand strong. And we are going to game 3. Oh my god. That was so intense. So much back and forth RNG going crazy. Man, that was crazy. So much back and forth. I really thought the Laura was gonna go wild and just stomp, but no. Stan will stand strong. And we're going for a game 3. And the pre-ban this time is finally back to where it should be. That's going to be the Laura and the Wedgett pre-ban. According to a top RTA player named Shay Shizzle, these two are currently the strongest LD5 in the game right now. And they are getting the pre-ban they deserve. And we have a cigar first pick coming out from ERIC.B. And what's going to be the answer from Stan? Is he going to go for the Gani Wusa? And locked in the Gani Hathor once again. This time, Laura will not be here to mess up his plan. Oh, we are seeing something different here with the first pick. Vanessa coming out from Stan. Locking in the 33%. And the Ethna. Ooh, not going for the Oliver, but the Vanessa to give himself some sort of element diversity here. But we have the Tian Lang to really mess up the Ethna. And the Chiwu to solidify the turn 1 for ERIC.B as well. So what's going to be the answer for this? He has the last pick Douglas because ERIC.B, he didn't really have a good track record with the Douglas last pick. And Stan's going to go for the Yogi and the Shizuka for his mid pick here. Strong damage, strong AoE, good overall draft here. So what is going to be the answer? Is he going to go for the Masha Nikki? Or is he going to go for something different? Maybe it's going to be the Volantis getting picked up by ERIC.B for the strip and the Chung Pung for the control. But this will allow Stan to go for the Douglas last pick if he wants to do so. Or a Juno is going to be incredibly impactful for the last pick as well. Many options for Stan for the last pick here. He's going to go for, oh my god, that's going to be a Gianna last pick. We're getting some LD5 festival going down here with Eric and Stan. And that's going to be a Gianna ban and a Chiwu ban. Stan getting the first turn. But Tian Lang and Volantis are notorious for going turn 2. Here we go, guys. Ethna going first, going for the stun on the Chung Pung. Didn't get the stun on Yoki, going for the kill. Didn't get the defense break. If he get the defense break, he could have finished the Chung Pung. The Chung Pung is on a max rest build. Who would have thought that would have been a bait for the Ethna and on Yoki, and it worked out perfectly for ERIC.B. And here comes Shizuka dropping skill 3 because she's gonna get reset anyway. Might as well do it. Here comes AoE damage from the Volantis and the Panda. More pushback coming out from the Chung Pung. Cigar has the AoE available as well. But this Yoki is being stunned up, which means he will not die anytime soon. But more dot damage coming out from the Volantis. And more damage coming out from the Panda. And Yoki is gonna die to the dot damage. And Vanessa passive was reset by the Cigar, so she could not save the Yoki. ERIC.B with the perfect trap laid down for Stan, and he took it willingly, putting all his egg into the Chung Pung basket, and the Chung Pung stood strong, took all the hit, and ERIC.B will take this game. Oh, wait a minute, Yogi has something to say about that. He came back from death, and he will not do a whole lot of damage to bring this game back for Stan, because 3 units are still standing strong, and Stan is gonna go down very, very soon here. GG, ERIC.B! Moving on to the next round. Well done, ERIC.B. Well done. What can I say, guys? ERIC.B. He did it. But ERIC.B will be fighting MR.CHUNG in the next round. They are both my prediction in the event. One of them have to... Wait, no, they're not fighting each other yet. ERIC.B will be fighting Drift in the next round. But here is the highlight of the last matches. That was incredible. I can't believe this Genny hardcore combo didn't work out. Actually, I did. Did I believe? The speed buff though. Man, he forgot to reset Laura and Triton. And they really screwed his plan. Honestly, if Masha killed the Yoki right here, this game could have been over. We didn't... If this kill right here, that could have been it for this game. I'm surprised Eric actually almost had this one. Laura is crazy, dude. I believe that Chung Pung, I believe that thing is on max res. That is not a coincidence. That is not 15%. That has to be max res. Crazy. What a trap. What a trap. And here is the matchup for the next round in the losers bracket, where MR.CHUNG fighting REAL.D and ERIC.B fighting Drift. Will we finally see a REAL.D and ERIC.B rematch in round 3? Or it will be something entirely different? Drift and REAL.D are really, really strong. Man, I'm excited. It's gonna be super exciting. These players, they're going so aggressive today. All right, guys, that was the first round of the loser bracket today. And boy, we went for 3 matches for both couples, and it went crazy for all of them. The last match, whoa, blew my mind. How that Chung Pung just resisted the Ethna and the Yoki. Both couldn't have max accuracy due to their usual build. So a max res Chung Pung being the obvious trap for both of these units was just incredible. So we are moving on to the next round very, very soon here. But I kind of need a break. And I think you kind of need a break too of all that excitement. Okay, I know you guys are sweating in your pants right now. So go get that drink, that meal, that lunch that you are waiting for. Go change, because I know you were sweating. I need to change. I'm sweating. So we're going to go for a 10-minute break before we go to the next round. And then, you guys know the best thing in every SWC stream you guys are waiting for? Yeah, that's going to happen soon. After the next round. Okay? And after that, we're going to be finding out who's going to move on to loser round 3. And then we have the final boss, YODAYO, who's like, patiently waiting. I see you max res Chung Pung right there. I will not fall for that trap. I see you got Laura, Wedjat. ERIC.B has everything, man. My man has Laura, Wedjat, Tianlang, Volantis, Nikki. He has the entire arsenal. He can just whip out anything and scare his enemy away. And that is crazy. And I got him in my prediction. He better win, okay? It's not being biased here. Just like you gotta vote for somebody in the event to get the SWC emblem. So I voted for ERIC.B and MR.CHUNG, but there's no way they can both hold hands in the APAC Regional Cup. One of them have to go, and I hope one of them at least make it to the final, so that I can really cheer for them against the final boss YODAYO, who also has everything under the sun, together with insane rune quality and just absolutely incredible monster choices as well. So that was round 1, and round 2 will be happening very, very soon. So get excited, guys, and get really. I know a lot of you guys are watching this right now, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You guys are waiting for that incredible moment where I switch the other screen and I show you what you are here for. But I can't do that yet, okay? I have them in my hands right now, but I can't just put. The code is can't give you that yet. Gotta give it to you later. But first, we're gonna go for the break. So thank you so much for you guys for showing up in the stream today. Much appreciate you. Let's go for that quick 10-minute break. Hello and welcome back to the Summoners World Arena Championship 2023. Today is the Group B prelim for the Asia Pacific region. We have just finished round 1 of the loser bracket, and right now what is happening is going to be round 2 of the losers bracket. And we've got many more to go today. The first 2 players that make it through the first round of the loser bracket were MR.CHUNG and ERIC.B. Very, very strong player, one being last year Asia Pacific quarter-finalist and one being ex-world champion, I think about 3 years ago. They are very, very strong. They have insane amount of unit ready to go. And of course, let's talk about their crazy rune quality and artifact as well. They are stacked to the brim with everything possible to try to get that second ticket to the Asia Pacific Regional Cup. The first one belonged to Mel, who won the winner bracket yesterday. And now today is going to be the final chance for MR.CHUNG, ERIC.B, REAL.D, or Drift to get that ticket to the APAC Regional Cup. This is only the prelim, and it's already that crazy, so intense. And there are so many more in SWC that you need to watch for America Cup, for Europe, for the upcoming Regional Cup happening very, very soon. And of course, the final at the very end. Who will win that huge money prize? But first, let's find out who will move on to the next round. Is it going to be MR.CHUNG? Or is it going to be REAL.D? REAL.D, the new challenger. Will he surpass the Titan that is MR.CHUNG and move on to the next round? Because he beat ERIC.B yesterday, and if he meet ERIC.B in the next round, he might do it again. Settle down, guys. Come back from the break. The break is over. The match is about to start. So bring your food, bring your drink, go back to the TV. Go back to your PC. You're hearing me right. It's about to get down and dirty between REAL.D and MR.CHUNG. We have a Gani and a Ragdoll pre-ban for these players. Breaking MR.CHUNG, Gani Hathor combo. And Ragdoll is just a great pre-ban in general. Here comes the first pick from REAL.D. What is it going to be? It's going to be the Oliver first pick for REAL.D. So what will MR.CHUNG do to combat this? He has the Chiwu for the speed lead and the Kitian Dasheng as well. So we might be seeing a Heigang coming up from REAL.D once again to counter that Chiwu. And maybe potentially some sort of protection against the monkey. No, he is going aggressive with the Sekhmet first turn and also the Juno to counter the Chiwu and the Kitian Dasheng. But maybe MR.CHUNG is going to go for something water to deal with this. And that might be potentially a Wusa for some damage and protection into a strong LD that he has. Oh, no, none of that. We are going back to the classic, and that is going to be Mao's Rakuni. Good against that aggressive Sekhmet and great healing into a low damage team. REAL.D is going to pick up his healer of choice. That's going to be a Belio and Leo to counter that speed from Mao's and slow debuff from the monkey. So is it going to be a Leo ban into another high base speed unit and potentially shut down REAL.D with a lot of control? Or is it going to be the anti-Leo tech that he might bring out in the last pick here? It will be the Vert, so you don't even know if he's gonna ban the Leo or not. And Vert is great in general here because really doesn't have a direct counter to the Vert except for potentially a stun coming out from a Belio skill 1. It's gonna be a Belio ban, it's gonna be the Raccoon ban. So Mr. Chung's gonna keep that Leo in the field with this Violent Revenge Vert. Mouse damage might be cut in half, but with double the turn coming out from Vert, I think that damage nerf is not going to be a problem for Mouse. And with Vert cycling turn from the Kitty and Dasheng, maybe Juno is not even enough to keep this monkey down. REAL.D is in some real trouble here because Mr. Chung got that Vert in the last pick. But the problem with Mr. Chung team is there is no healing at all. So every time this Juno move, it is irreversible damage. Leo going first, looking to push back the attack bar and gonna go straight into the Chiwu. Couldn't get it done right there. Chiwu gonna move in front of the segment, push back the attack bar of the enemy team. That Chiwu was crazy fast, putting the glancing debuff on the enemy team as well. That's gonna be quite troublesome for segment to land any defense break at all. And also bad for the Oliver trying to absorb attack bar. And the Juno is gonna be the main target here. Here comes the monkey dropping the net, getting everyone but the Juno. That is perfect for Mr. Chung right now. He will control the rest of the enemy team and focus everything he has on this Juno. The moment Juno go down, this might be over for REAL.D because Juno is the only one immune to all these random stun and control coming out from Mr. Chung. The Juno's doing everything it can to do some damage and potentially spare stun with the revenge, but it couldn't do anything at all so far. The Vert is keeping tap on this Juno and the Mouse doing not so much damage, but good enough to keep this Juno down. And this monkey is doing his job as well at keeping the segment and the Oliver out of this equation, not letting them take any turn. Here comes Mouse and the monkey focusing the damage on the Juno. More attack bar reduction coming out from the monkey. Juno, if she can't move, she can't heal. And she might be going down right now to the damage to the Chiwu. And the Juno is out. REAL.D is in a lot of trouble here because his units are not getting any chance to move at all. And the Leo is now working against him because of the Vert. The more attack bar you gain in a Leo battle, the more turn you're gonna get, so much more compared to the enemy because right now everyone's speed is equal, which means this Vert attack bar boost is even crazier than usual. And this monkey control is being so effective. This Oliver hasn't seen a single turn this batch, I think. And that is pretty much it. Oliver going down slowly to the damage coming out from the rest of Mr. Chung team. Monkey keeping up the control and there's nothing that REAL.D can do. Domination coming out from Mr. Chung with that Vert last pick. You don't let a Vert stay when you have a Leo on your team. GG. Just very, very good counter pick come out from Mr. Chung here. Man, that Raccoon staying could have been very troublesome as well. So he had to go for the Raccoon ban, but let the Vert through with Leo. It was just bad. Alright guys, match 2 between Mr. Chung and REAL.D is about to begin. Can REAL.D come up with something new to deal with Mr. Chung here? Because even with down his LD5, I mean Mr. Chung still had that monkey in there. Mr. Chung is completely locking down REAL.D here. Will REAL.D pick up the Raccoon this time? Let's find out. Are we seeing a Kitian Dasheng pre-ban this time? And potentially the Heigang pre-ban? No, it's gonna be Nikki Tianlang pre-ban for both players here. First pick for MR.CHUNG. No more Tianlang, so he's definitely gonna go for potentially that Oliver first pick. MR.CHUNG locking in the Oliver. REAL.D has the option to go for the Chiwoo option here, or is he locking into turn 2 because he banned out that Nikki so that his turn 2 can even be stronger? If this is the Korea bracket, we'll see Meiho Wong Rakuni first pick right now. But this is different. Every region is different. And that is what's exciting about SWC, guys. Every region is different. And REAL.D not backing down. Never back down, never. What? And he's going to go for the Ethna for the first pick here, going very aggressive, which means MR.CHUNG can go for the Kitian Dasheng and the Heigang to secure his turn 2. No, he's gonna lock in a speed leader as well, and that's gonna be the Chiwoo and potentially a control unit, and that's gonna be the Kitian Dasheng. So REAL.D, are you still going for that turn 1? Remember how fast that Chiwoo was. It outsped your segment. That was kind of crazy. That Chiwoo was on to something, man. And here comes the Juno Rakuni, going for that turn 2 position to deal with that monkey. But now MR.CHUNG has option to go for some really high damage last pick here to deal with this no cooldown reset, no hard control kind of team coming out from REAL.D. So what is it going to be? It's going to be the Thessalian to counter the passive, providing great damage, Oblivion, and defense break. And we have the Praha coming out from MR.CHUNG last pick as well for the healing and also decent damage. REAL.D locking in the Camilla to deal with this Praha, potentially banning out the Thessalian, and locking down a Camilla can be quite challenging as well. So what is going to be the ban here? Is it going to be the Thessalian and the Rakuni? No. All the Juno and the Camilla are really crazy here. They both counter control kinda with the Camilla, and they both do good damage. That's gonna be a Camilla ban, and it's gonna be a Thessalian ban. MR.CHUNG lacking that defense break, but does have a lot of control. But Juno Rakuni might have a word about that. Here we go, guys. Ethna going for the first turn right here, going straight for the stun, but couldn't even strip the immunity, let alone stunning the enemy. So the turn 1 from REAL.D was a disaster. MR.CHUNG going to use the opportunity to push back the enemy attack bar, and now he is the controller of the match. Here comes the Oliver with a cooldown reset, choosing the target, going for the Rakuni, get the attack bar of the fire unit, and the monkey has the opportunity to go for the AoE control, get the stun on the 2 target, and he wants it as well. This is looking really good for MR.CHUNG. No despair stun coming out from REAL.D. And here comes the healing from the Praha that he drafted at 4, and also the speed buff for the team. And I think the target will be the... Oh, he's going to reset the Ethna first before going for the Juno potentially. Gonna go and try to reset the Water Ryu as well, but didn't get the Water Ryu cooldown. And here comes the monkey with a skill 3. Can she... He's gonna get it. He will put a slow debuff on... Ooh, only 2 target. Ethna is not under slow debuff. And Rakuni will be the focus here. But MR.CHUNG team, even though it's very good at control, it is not exactly good at doing damage. So you don't have a lot of time for this Rakuni and Juno. They will bring down your control very, very soon here. Rakuni, classic violent proc, gonna bring the HP to a decent amount, and Juno will start going crazy. But look at that damage from Juno. It's only doing a little bit on both the monkey and the Oliver. The artifact on the monkey and Oliver must be incredible to reduce the damage from the Juno. And here comes the damage on Rakuni. But all these little damage, is it going to be enough? Rakuni getting out of stun once again, putting the heal and recovering all the HP Ethna has lost too. Unless the monkey gets a violent proc here. He's not locking down anyone. Ethna finally get to move once again. And the focus will be the Chiwoo. Not looking good for MR.CHUNG here. All his control has finally worn off. He needs to layer that control once again with the monkey. Can he get it done this time? Oliver looking for a target. And that is going to be the Rakuni. And that's gonna be the Rakuni because that skill 2 is... Oh my god! This Rakuni 2-turn every turn. Ethna going for the skill 2. Get the turn after that as well. Skill 3 available to stun up the Praha and take down the Praha with the best stun possible called Death. And Praha going down. Mr. Chung losing his main healer. And GG, REAL.D would take this win. Rakuni! Once again, keeping up the entire team under the biggest controller in the game, Kitian Dasheng. No problem for Rakuni. Round 3 between Mr. Chung and REAL.D. Who is gonna take the win and move on to the next round here? This is their last chance in SWC 2023. Mr. Chung, are you pre-betting Ragdoll or Rakuni? Oh, that's gonna be a tough choice, guys. Are we pre-betting Ragdoll or Rakuni? Because that Rakuni did some work right there against his team. Here comes the pre-ban for Mr. Chung and REAL.D. We'll be seeing the Ragdoll and the Ganny once again. REAL.D getting the first pick here. Will he go for the Oliver first pick? Didn't do too well in the first game. Might be switching it up in this game and go for the Water Ryu. And here comes the Water Ryu coming out from REAL.D, which Mr. Chung has the option to go for the Chiwu Oliver, but that might be a little bit too aggressive. But he's gonna lock in the Chiwu Kitian Dasheng once again. REAL.D has the opportunity to go for the Oliver segment to get that turn 1 advantage here if Mr. Chung is locking in these two drafts. But if Mr. Chung is locking in these two, REAL.D might be going for the Juno Rakuni once again to be the absolute nightmare for the Kitian Dasheng. He's gonna go for the Ethna and Juno for his mid pick here. Here comes the Pra and the Nikki to really welcome REAL.D in with his damage and heal back every single thing. So REAL.D seeing this, he's gonna go for the Rakuni and Camilla for his last two pick. You wanna heal? I can heal better than you. And with Rakuni, that might be a real thing that I just said. And Camilla can provide some healing as well. And Camilla being very hard to control, also providing very good damage. Last pick from Mr. Chung is gonna be the Dom. Bye-bye, Dominic. You were too strong. So he's gonna go out, and Ethna is gonna go out as well. Let's see if Mr. Chung is gonna shut down the enemy with the Kitian Dasheng control and the Nikki damage. Oh, will Rakuni be the strongest rat of them all once again? Here comes the Water Ryu with a strip. Didn't really get anything done right there. Some small damage. Nikki dropping the absolute heat on the enemy with the heal block as well. Praha, skill 1 with attack buff, can be doing some good damage onto the Juno. Monkey with the slow and the pushback available. He needs to get this Rakuni down. He will miss everything on the Rakuni. Of all things, Rakuni stands strong with the power of the gods in his hand. Rakuni, skill 2 available, boosting himself. Get another heal. Might get another violent proc here. No violent proc for Rakuni this time. Praha switching the target. Time to call the Rat Exterminator here. Locking down this Rat with all the damage he could. But Juno couldn't get any despair stun here. Nikki going in. Rakuni still surviving. Get the good old violent proc. Boosting himself with a rapid agility. And get another turn. Nope, not quite yet. but definitely enough to keep the team alive here. Monkey going straight for the Ryu this time because he's gonna go down faster than this rat ever will. Praha maybe get a speed buff for the team this time. Nope, gonna go for the damage on the Water Ryu, but not quite there yet. Camilla could not heal the Water Ryu because of the heal block from the Nikki. Incredible counter to Camilla and Rakuni here with the heal block. But Water Ryu's not gonna go down. Rakuni's gonna get a turn here. Will he get a proc this time? No proc for Rakuni, which means Nikki's going for that kill. Will she get it done? She's gonna go for it. Oh, is she gonna heal the team? She is going for it, and she gets the kill on the Water Ryu. And this time, the Kitten Dashi is gonna get the stun on the Rakuni. Juno not gonna go down just yet, and still providing good damage and get that Despair stun onto the Nikki. But Juno damage is rather low, so it's not gonna be too impactful. The Kitten Dashi this time will get all the debuff that he wanted on the Rakuni, but the Camilla is gonna get a turn. Couldn't get the freeze on the Nikki due to the resistance. And right now, it's not looking good for REAL.D here because Rakuni and Juno are being absolutely locked down. Nikki might get a good heal here. She will get a good heal. And the Praha is going to exterminate the rat finally. And this might be GG because REAL.D doesn't have any much more cleansing and healing ability here. Meanwhile, Nikki is still standing strong, and there are two healers on the side of MR.CHUNG. Praha has the heal available. Not going to use it just yet. It's gonna go for the skill 1, doing some damage. Big stun from the Monkey, locking the Camilla down. But Nikki's gonna drop the damage and do a lot of damage on the Juno. Juno going for the heal, for the strip. Get the stun on the Praha, but gonna go down as well. Camilla going for the kill on the Nikki, but still couldn't get it done. And this might be GG. Nikki get the Violent proc and into a full heal on the team. And MR.CHUNG will take this game and move on to the next round. GG, MR.CHUNG proving to be the champion of this bracket, not backing down in front of Rakuni. Man, I think somebody needs to do a compilation of just Rakuni moment. We need a Rakuni compilation. The most rage-inducing video to ever exist in 2023 for Summoners. So it's just Rakuni proc boost himself, go and... Oh my god. That was so scary. The moment the Kitten Dasheng missed the debuff on Rakuni, I thought, oh, nah, that is not happening again. So let's check out the highlight of the previous match. Boy, this was the Rakuni showcase for sure. My man just keep the entire team alive the whole time. Look at that Rakuni go. Adorable unit, guys. Absolutely adorable. Man, look at that triple resistance from Rakuni. Resist slow, glancing, and attack by pushback. What is the chance of that? And finally, Praha, the true red exterminator. And that was the loser round 1. We still have round 2 between ERIC.B and... Wait, who was that again? I can't remember. ERIC.B and Drift. Yes, Drift. This guy has a junior that hit for 2.5 thousand in yesterday. It was crazy. So I can't wait to see what is going to happen. What's going to go down between ERIC.B and Drift. Let's find out. New challenger, Mr. Drift. He 2-0 Mr. Chung yesterday. So he's definitely not a simple opponent, okay? Alright, the pre-ban will be Nephthys and Laura. Two very strong LD5 in both player arsenal. First pick for Drift. Which direction will he be drifting into this time? And the first pick for Drift will be potentially the Oliver. I mean, I will pick Oliver. Yep, this is gonna be an Oliver. And Eric has the Chiwu and the Asher potentially going up. He might go for the Asher Cigar here. He's going to go for the Chiwu and the Tian Lang to completely counter this Oliver first pick. But Zibala and Dark Robo getting picked up by Drift to not give up that turn 1. Looking like it's going to be a Tian Lang ban here. So Eric might go for an Asher and Cigar here because Tian Lang is going to get banned for sure. There are 3 attack bar increasing skill coming out from Drift already. And we're not even seeing his last 2 pick yet. And that's going to be Moore and Nikki. He's locking in 2 speed leader and Nikki because without Laura, Nikki is also pretty good. Big damage, big healing, big chance to win here. What is going to be the next speed lead from Drift so that he can really combat this? That's going to be the Jamaya getting picked up by Drift and potentially Shizuka for the last pick. He need a big AoE last pick, man. Oh my god, he's gonna go for the Dubo Robo for his draft. Very aggressive pick come out from Drift here. So that's definitely gonna be a Tian Lang ban. And Triton getting picked up from ERIC.B. He's going in with 4 Stripper in his arsenal. Oh my god, that is a lot of Stripper. But the Triton can also provide the 2-turn silence to counter the Jamaya cleanse and the entire team of Drift. So is it going to be a Tian Lang ban or is it going to be a Nikki ban? And that is definitely going to be Oliver ban. It's gonna be a Zibala and Triton ban. So Drift will accept that his attack bar again will not be a whole lot. But that is very scary. So let's see. Oh my god! With the worst speed lead, Eric go first with his Chiwu. But the Wind Robo will go second after that. But I'm sure the Water Ryu, the Mora, is ready to go as well with his AoE spin. He's going for it. He's going to do a lot of damage and dispatch them. But the Oliver's going to go and get the attack bar of the Nikki and get a Violent Proc and get the skill of the Tian Lang as well. This Oliver completely throw ERIC.B draft off. But no Violent Proc. And here comes the Dragon Cleanse. And the Wind Robo can go again. And there's nothing that ERIC.B can do. Here comes the punch from the Wind Robo. 1, 2. But only 2. No. Full team stun here coming out from the Wind Robo. And this Chiwu has the 2-turn sleep available. Can he get it done? He will go for the damage instead on the Wind Robo. Tian Lang is getting locked out. Missed the attack bar. That is not looking good. The Dark Robo going in. Get the attack bar. And here comes the slow debuff coming out. And the Dark Robo with a full burst. He's bursting on ERIC.B. But he cannot get the kill just yet. Eric is still standing strong. But Nikki is going to go down very, very soon here. Eric, you have to stand strong. No 2-turn sleep for ERIC.B. And Nikki is gonna go down. Mora is going down very, very soon as well. The Dark Robo, his damage is going in. And the Wind Robo, another spin for the Wind Robo. And there's nothing that ERIC.B can do. This might be GG. Drift will get the first game. Wow, such aggressive gameplay coming out from Drift. Round 2 between Drift and ERIC.B. We were enjoying this very aggressive draft from Drift. And ERIC.B, Tian Lang was not enough to keep these Robo down. The attack bar absorption was too much for the Tian Lang to handle. But this time, Tian Lang is going to go down in the pre-ban and Zibala getting pre-ban as well. Maybe Eric's going to look for that turn 1 guaranteed with the Laura Chiwu combo. First picking, and that is going to be the Laura first pick for ERIC.B here. And that is going to be the Nephthys for the answer. He's locking in the speed lead, but he needs a high base speed contest here. Which Robo is it going to be? Or is it going to be a Chiwu or Water Ryu getting locked in here? No, he's going to go for the Oliver and the Robo. He's going aggressive for the turn 1. He doesn't want to give it away. Nephthys can be a last pick, and that's totally fine. So Eric has the Chiwu and potentially the Escher getting picked up here to guarantee the first turn. Is he going to lock in that? Or is he going to go for some anti-Robo strategy? Nope, he's going to go for the Chiwu here. Maybe a Cigar. No, that's going to be Jamire getting picked up by Eric, stealing the Jamire away from Drift. But Drift has many other speed lead options. He's going to lock in the Juno to counter the Laura, as well as being a great general damage dealer. But he kind of need another speed lead maybe. Or is he going to lock in a Rakuni this time? Oh, he's locking in the Rakuni. Juno Rakuni duo appearing once again to scare away all these AoE debuff LD Nat 5 from everyone in this game. So what's going to be the answer for Juno Rakuni? That's going to be Nikki double LD Conquer coming out from ERIC.B. But he need another damage dealer last pick here. Is it going to be a Meiho Wong for this slot? Excuse me, what? That is going to be a Vigor. Are we back in 2019 with this Vigor last pick coming out from ERIC.B? It's a great water damage dealer for the fire unit on the side of Drift here, but this Vigor is just reminding me of a Guild Siege battle at this point. Wow, ERIC.B, what are you doing, my friend? But I like that. Diana getting last pick here to counter the Vigor, a very classic decision as well. So we're seeing a Diana ban and a Vigor ban? No way. It's going to be a Diana ban. It's going to be a Laura ban here. So Eric will keep his Vigor and the Nikki as well. And that's going to be a lot of damage. Can Drift handle this? But maybe the Wind Robo, the Dark Robo is going to control the entire field. Here comes the Chiwu going first. Get that push back. But the Juno is going to revenge. The Dragon will move next with the slow debuff available as well. Going in, and the Robo is going to be the main target here. But what if the Juno despair? No! The Juno is going to despair stun the entire battlefield. And ERIC.B is under a lot of pressure from the Robo, the Rakuni, the Oliver. And this might be GG. Another despair stun coming out from the Robo. And Nikki's gonna go down. Full burst on ERIC.B once again. He cannot take this burst, and Nikki's gonna go down. The Vigor finally gets to move. He has his skill available. What is he gonna do? He's gonna go for the heal and the speed buff here. And he get the violent proc as well, going for the shred, shredding the Robo, but not enough because Rakuni is gonna fix that defense break real quick, and Robo is back in action. Oh my god, that was insane. That Juno first turn revenge leading to her moving, leading to the triple despair stun, completely shutting down ERIC.B. Here comes Juno going in with a strip count on the Vigor. Another triple despair stun. What am I even watching right now? ERIC.B is getting dominated by this Juno. What is this Juno doing? Is he feeding this unit with quad despair rune or what? Oh my god! ERIC.B completely dominated by one single Juno! GG! ERIC.B is out, and Drift will move on to the next round. What am I even watching? Oh my god! Was that a Juno or Gianna I was looking at? Hold up! Wow! Oh my god! What was that? That was brutal! Guys, I'm also stunned by the Juno. Can I just not say anything? I'm just gonna stand here. Because the moment the Juno stunned, I'm also like stunned. What happened, bro? What happened? My man, ERIC.B. No, come to us. Don't make me watch that part again. No, my man deserves better. No, don't make me watch that. No, it's happening, guys. The revenge. The turn 1 revenge. No. Oh! What are you doing to my man? Oh my god. And here we go. Oh! Somebody stop this Juno. What is she doing? And Drift will be drifting to the next round. The round 3 will be between Mr. Chung and Mr. Drift. The rematch is here. And remember, Drift 2-0 Mr. Chung before. And I wonder what Mr. Chung's gonna do this time to deal with that Juno again. The Drift might be having the best, the strongest Juno in this entire game. I don't even know what to say. The Juno just first, it resisted the glancing, so it revenged and gained that turn. If the Juno didn't resist the glancing, she might not have crit all 3 hit to get that turn, but she got that turn, and boom! Juno went from red to dark, went back to red, went back to dark again. That Juno stun better than my Gianna has done the entire year, okay? Unbelievable. What was that? How was that? And remember, you saw the Juno from who was it? REAL.D? REAL.D Juno was doing 1.3 to 1.6k damage per hit. Drift Juno was doing from 2.2 to 2.5. Almost. The damage is crazy. The runes are crazy. The dispersion are just unbelievable. Mr. Chung, you got a real pain in the match coming up really, really soon, okay? You lost to a Juno Rakuni just now, and a Juno Rakuni is waiting for you in the next round once again. You better come up with something water fast, and it's not going to be Vigor. But hey, surprise, surprise, we have a coupon code for you guys. SWC Swan Show Tiayo. And once again, SWC Swan Show Tiayo. And that's going to be 100,000 mana and 1 mystical scroll for you summon that Juno right up. Don't worry if you're on Android and you'll be like, Sean, I can't key in that code. Or you're on iOS, whatever. There'll be a link in the chat for you guys to key in. For you guys to click on. So you're watching on your phone right now, okay? You're watching on your phone right now. The moderator will pin the code in the chat for you. Just long click that link and you're good to go. If you're too lazy on Android, you don't want to key in anything. Hey, moderator, where's my code? Just wait, okay? They're going to post the code in the chat. Don't worry about it. It's going to come up. And you have the whole 10-minute break for you to key in that code. So, ERIC.B, my guy. Can we have 07 in the chat for ERIC.B? Just he he went down for us to have that Juno moment right there. Also, big shout out to you guys at home who are watching. Really appreciate y'all. I know some of you guys. Never mind, we're going for a 10-minute break. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. early. But hey, welcome back to the Summoners World Arena Championship 2023. And we are about halfway done with the APAC Group B losers bracket. And we are down to the last 3 players. We have MR.CHUNG, who'll be fighting with Drift in this round. And whoever wins will be fighting YODAYO in the final. It's going to be exciting because, oh boy, this is going to be the rematch of this group. So, Drift was the reason that MR.CHUNG is in this position right now. He lost to Drift in the first day. And now he have to revisit that open wound that hasn't had time to heal since yesterday. And Drift, if he performed like how he did yesterday, MR.CHUNG is in a lot of trouble. So we're about to watch an amazing, exciting match, best of 3 between MR.CHUNG and Drift. Whoever wins will be fighting YODAYO in the final. So are you guys excited? Are you guys ready? The break is over. And let's jump in to the first game between MR.CHUNG and Drift. Look at that. The first match, 2-0. I mean 0-2 versus Drift. He needs to fix that. He needs to bring this back. Show the audience that he has grown since yesterday. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Look at Drift. He either take it all or lose it all. And if he wins, he's meeting his ex-opponent YODAYO in the final as well. It's gonna be super exciting, guys. The rematch of rematch is about to happen. Let's get right into the first match between Drift and MR.CHUNG. And Drift will pre-ban MR.CHUNG's favorite monkey of them all, the Kitian Dasheng. And Drift will not get a chance to play with his Zabala for the turn 1. So first pick for Drift, what is it going to be? Watery? No, going for the early Nephthys here for Drift. Is he locking that in? Or is he switching that out for the Oliver for some... he's gonna take the Moor instead. Going for a more generic approach here and not locking into the Nephthys team just yet. So MR.CHUNG has the option to go for the Oliver, potentially into a Heigang, or a Chiwu into a Cigar here. Let's see which route is he going for. He's gonna go for the Oliver and a Praha for some extra healing in the first pick. So MR.CHUNG is looking in a mid-range draft, which means Drift might be going for a Nephthys Chung Peng here, or Nephthys Ethna for that aggressive turn 1. But hey, he could always go for the Mouse Rakuni or Juno Rakuni. But he's gonna go for that Chung Peng, locking in the aggressive pushback here, and the Dark Robo for more stripping. So he's locked in 2, or maybe I should say 3 AoE stripper. And the Chiu getting picked up here to counter the first turn. MR.CHUNG also want to get that first turn. And the Varad getting picked up as well for some extra control on Drift team. Heigang getting picked up the 4th AoE stripper, but also to counter both Praha and Chiu strip. And maybe the last pick is going to be the Nephthys for the damage and debuff. Is he going to go for the Nephthys right here? Or is he going to go for some counter pick to the Varad and the Oliver? He's going for another stripper for Drift. Drift, there's only so much you can strip. Okay, buddy? There's not a whole lot left if you just keep on stripping like that. So the last pick for Drift will be the Triton here to potentially leave the silence debuff on the enemy team as well. So what is Mr. Chung gonna do? Is he gonna go for a last pick healer to counter this? Maybe a Wind Monkey King potentially? He's gonna go for a Douglas, because even though Drift is all about that stripping, Douglas is very hard to be stripped off his passive. And the only one that's kind of countering Douglas right now, or the Fire Ryu, is gonna be more the Water Ryu. So is it gonna be a Mora ban? And is it gonna be a Douglas ban? Because you don't need to ban the Mora if he doesn't ban your Douglas. It's gonna be both the Water Ryu and the Fire Ryu, the Water Striker and the Fire Striker getting banned out because they don't really gel with one another. The brother rivalry is too much. Which means Mr. Chung get the speed lead, but there's the Hey Gang to really be annoying, and the entire team of Drift is on Will. So will this shield go in with a strip and disturb the enemy attack bar? Because if you don't, then the Triton is going into your team. He's going for the Chung Pong, boosting the Chung Pong attack bar, but a Chung Pong can potentially strip into a Violent proc, sending... Oh, but the debuff from the Chiwu also allowed the Heian to boost the entire enemy team attack bar, and Triton going in. Dark Robo has the opportunity to control, and he will go for it. Push back the entire team attack bar, but not enough. The dispersion for the Hey Gang to keep the Virat down. The Robo will not keep this Oliver down. Oliver will now control the Chung Pong, get the cool time, and Virat with the Violent Pro as well. Going for the freeze, get the freeze as well on 2 target, and this is not looking good. But the silence is going to keep the heal down from the Praha, but could not keep the Oliver down. Missed the silence on the Oliver. That is very important right here. Oh, no. This Oliver is going crazy with the Violent proc. The Triton silence could have stopped it, but he didn't get it through. Here comes Oliver punishing Drift very, very hard here because there's no fire. Oh my god, what am I even watching? Did the balance patch forgot the Oliver? This is fixing all his problem. He's getting his skill constantly and attack bar again as well. Finally missed the Chung Pong to stop the turn cycling. Virat dropping the freeze. Get the freeze on everybody. Oh my god. Nobody stopping this Oliver. Virat is getting the perfect freeze on everybody else as well. Oliver finally off the cooldown, but he might get that sneaky little cheeky Violent proc once again. He will not get it done, and this time maybe the Triton can finally do something, but the Praha has heal available. If the Praha get a turn, it will be over for Drift. Triton do everything he can, but that damage is not going to be enough. The Praha gets the heal, and this might be GG because nobody on Drift's team has any skill left, and Virat is gonna do even more damage on this Triton here, and nothing that Drift can do. Oliver is controlling the entire battlefield. Mr. Chung is finally overcoming his old opponent, and this might be GG. Mr. Chung would take the first game. Round 2 between Mr. Chung and Drift. Let's see what is going to be the pre-ban here for both players. Last game, Oliver went absolutely crazy. Somebody need to tell Oliver that this is a turn-based game, okay? He can't be hogging all the turn for himself. We're going to have a Nephthys Zibala ban this time once again. No Nephthys, no Zibala for both players. First pick for Mr. Chung, and what can I say? Just the good old Oliver first pick. And we have the more Chung Peng for Drift once again. Heigang getting picked up to counter the more, and Kitian Dasheng for the good old control, which means we might be seeing Juno Rakuni coming out from Drift because that is what he's really good at. But oh, Drift is getting a little bit impatient here, and he would like to finish this one quickly, going for Tomoe Verd for some aggressive turn 1 gameplay, and Mr. Chung's gonna lock in another speed lead and the Gianna as well. Drift going for the Triton last pick. Not looking too good for Drift here, because if the Chung Peng getting banned out and if he doesn't get some decent RNG, he doesn't have a whole lot of damage and control going for himself. And he's thinking about that last pick right there. Is he going to lock in? He will lock in the Triton last pick. He's moving away from his standard Juno Rakuni that really worked well against the enemy with a control team like Mr. Chung here. And that's going to be a Triton ban. That is going to be a Monkey ban. We saw how fast that Chiwa is, and both Chiwa and Heigang are both really good counter to the Rakuni, to the Verd and the Mora coming out from Drift. So it's not looking too hot right now. Here comes the first turn from the Chiwu right here with the strip and the glancing and the pushback as well. Is he going for it? He is gonna save it for later because Gianna is moving right after with the stun and the bomb. Get the stun on everybody. And that is not looking good because we know what comes after the stun is the Oliver. He gets the Chung Peng. He will get the more, and he will get the Tomoe as well. Here comes more control coming out from Chiwu right here. And we know what comes after that is going to be the bomb damage coming from the Gianna as well. And the bomb will be on... Oh, good old Gianna action right there with not landing anything whatsoever. But she did land the first turn stun, so that's not so bad. Here comes the AoE spin from the Moor. He will get absolutely nothing done out of that turn. Not a whole lot of damage and no extra Despair stun. Oliver going in with the reset. Shut down the Tomoe entirely. Verd with a glancing debuff. He will get one crit out of it and get some attack bar for the team. Tomoe on Despair Rune might get a stun. Not getting any extra stun coming out from the turn 1. And Moore is also not doing much against the Gianna here. Mr. Chung might be getting this one easy here in game 2. Here comes Chiu looking for the target, going straight into the Verd. Verd will get another turn here, but with a glancing debuff, it's hard for the Verd to be high impact in this match. And the Verd looking like it's gonna go down to the Heigang attack here. Here comes the Verd getting Despair stun, losing the attack bar. Chung Peng getting a turn, but not having any skill available. Tomoe also not having any skill available here. Not looking really good for Drift. Not getting any stun as well. The bomb will be on the Chung Peng potentially. And the skill 1 will destroy the Verd. Missed another bomb. Gianna proving to be not exactly effective in this draft. But still okay because Mr. Chung is way ahead of Drift. That Violent Proc might change everything because this damage is not bad. It's doing a lot of work on Mr. Chung team here, but Oliver is still moving, and this will shut down any hope that Drift will have. It will take the Chung Peng skill out of the equation, and the Chiwu looking for... Oh my god! The 2-turn sleep will take down the Tomoe turn, and the hope is slowly going out of Drift team. Because the Chung Peng cannot do anything, and the only one that can actually perform anything is going to be the more damage. But Oliver missed the increased cooldown. He missed the chance to fully control this Mora, which means the Mora may be able to do more damage. Here comes the Mora. He needs the Violent Proc here to do any real damage. He will not get the Violent Proc, and the Heigang has skill 2 available to drop the glancing debuff on the enemy team. Heigang is not going to do that. Going to save it for later and finish off the Chung Peng first. Chiwoo has the AoE skill available, but might go for skill 1 on the Tomoe to be safe. Gonna go for the Tomoe. The Oliver has skill 3. Oh my god. And that might be it for the Moore. That might be it for the Tomoe. And this might be GG. I don't know about this, but I don't think Moore is very capable of bringing this back for Drift anymore. And somebody tell this Oliver that we are playing a turn-based game, please, because he is playing some crazy RPG with a violent proc right now. Unstoppable Oliver coming out from Mr. Chung, and that is GG. Wow. Not having to deal with any Juno Rakuni this time. Mr. Chung got off this one rather easy. Mr. Chung coming back from the bottom of despair of the loser bracket, and he's in the final. And that's it for Drift. He drifted away, I guess. And Mr. Chung will be going to the final to fight Yodayo for the remaining ticket to the APAC Regional Cup. About the last game, I had many questions because I don't know why he saw how crazy his Juno can be, and he just stopped using his Juno altogether. That was really weird coming out from Drift right there, because we know Mr. Chung is all about that control, all about that Light Monkey King. And what's the best answer to Oliver and Light Monkey King? A Juno, and maybe maybe Rakuni, because that's how he beat Mr. Chung in the first day. His Juno just go crazy. And how his Juno was working today, I never could have thought that Drift would just not use his Juno. So that was kind of strange. Kind of strange. Man, just imagine a Juno in this match. How annoying a Juno would be right here. Right? Just imagine. Like, what is that last pick right there? I just don't get it, guys. I just don't get it. But anyway, that match was over. We'll be moving on from that. Could have picked Juno, Rakuni, Josephine, but he didn't. He thought he could destroy Mr. Chung in his own game, trying to go first. Couldn't do it. We now move on to Mr. Chung against Yodayo, some of the strongest player in this entire game. Will be fighting one another for the last ticket to see who's going to hold Mel's hand to represent Group B in the APAC Regional Cup. And the final is coming up real soon. And after the final, you know there's one juicy moment that you guys are waiting for after the final. So if you've been watching all the way until now, Much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching the SWC stream. It is so much better to have you guys here. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the show. And there'll be this last best of 5 to entertain you. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be full of emotion. Let's go. Mr. Chung! YODAYO! Let's get started for the first match of the final today between YODAYO and Mr. Chung. Rank 9 of the world and rank 11 of the world. Both enjoy the great culture of Japan as well. We have the Gani and the Kitian Dasheng pre-ban for both players. Very strong unit, and the Light Monkey being one of Mr. Chung's favorite. Firstly for YODAYO, which one is it going to be? It's going to be the good old Oliver taking it away from Mr. Chung. But we know if Oliver's on one side, Chiwoo might be the other. So we might be seeing some sort of Chiwoo Chung Pung here coming out from Mr. Chung. He's thinking about it. Is he locking in the first turn or is he going second? He's going to go for a Shizuka Gianna. A very different approach. Shizuka being not very popular in competitive matches due to how easily counter she is due to cooldown reset and a Juno as well. Gianna didn't really perform too well last game, missing almost all the bombs she could have done, but still being trusted by Mr. Chung. YODAYO going in with the Laura, the new age stripper for the LD Nat 5 department, and we have Verd getting picked up as well for more aggressive turn cycling coming out from YODAYO. So what is going to be the counter? Is Mr. Chung going to pick up a Juno here? No, it's going to be a Nikki and Tessarian coming out from the Juno. The Kauga family gaining so much popularity in SWC, and we're seeing the combination of both or the battle between these two LD account girl so often. With a Chung Pung getting picked up to counter the entire team of Mr. Chung. But we kind of need a Dark Robo potentially coming out from YODAYO to keep Mr. Chung team locked down. But a Wind Robo is pretty good too. No, it's going to be a Cigar to make sure that Shizuka will stay down nice and quiet with a cooldown reset. So last pick for Mr. Chung would be a Douglas, would be a Juno, would be Antares? Who knows? He might surprise us with some cool fire unit here, like the Vigor getting picked up by ERIC.B earlier. What does Mr. Chung have to surprise everybody in this tournament? Good old Hey Gang, I guess. And that's going to be to counter the Laura. So that looks like it's going to be a ban on one of the win unit here because they all have very strong cooldown reset. It's gonna be the Oliver ban, it's gonna be the Heigang ban, and YODAYO. If that Vert can move right after the Laura, Mr. Chung is in a lot of trouble. Here we go, guys. Who is gonna take the control of the flow of the match? That is going to be the Gianna, but oh, there's not a whole lot of will to stun, but she will stun regardless. But the Vert on triple revenge. Oh, Gianna proving to be not exactly the best thing to use. Missing bomb from one game to another. And we have the AoE stun. No revenge coming from the Vert. And the Laura with the violent proc. She's going to get the strip on the entire enemy team. And the speed bump allowing Sagar to go. And YODAYO is now controlling the match. Vert will counter, but Oblivion will be effective. But the good thing is, Changpeng with the speed buff will lap, and the Laura with a slow debuff will further control Mr. Oh my god! Completely shutting down the entire team of Mr. Chung. I'm sorry. And the Changpeng is gonna shut down Mr. Chung's skill, and that might be GG. There's nothing that Mr. Chung could do. Gianna outgunned by Laura. Oh my god, what did I just witness? Sorry guys, choking a little bit right here, coughing too much. But we are moving on to round 2. Round 2 between Mr. Chung and YODAYO. Will we see a pre-ban on Laura and Nikki? We'll see a Vert and a Laura pre-ban. First pick for Mr. Chung. I would highly doubt he might go for the Oliver, guys. It's gonna be a very important first pick here. Is he going with the strongest win unit in the game? Or is he gonna go with Gianna? No, who am I kidding? Why would you pick Gianna again, ever? First pick for Mr. Chung. What is it going to be? Thinking about it, dropping the Oliver for the first pick. YODAYO gonna go for the second pick here. And is he gonna pick up a turn 1 team? Maybe a more into Changpeng or more Ethna? Or is he gonna go for something entirely different this time? He's gonna go for a more Nephthys here, going in for the turn 1 position as well, getting ready for the control team. Mr. Chung has the option to go for Heigang and Praha for the mid-range, but he might go for the Chiwu and potentially Virat if he wants to go for the turn 1 position. Or maybe Zibala. No, it's gonna go for the Kitian Dasheng here. YODAYO can either challenge him with a fast high base speed unit and a Robo for strip, or he can potentially go for the Juno Rakuni duo. Which position will YODAYO go? Top or bottom? He's thinking about it. Not sure which one to go just yet. He's gonna go for the middle position with the Heigang and the Changpeng here. Not too clear about going first or second, but potentially controlling the enemy altogether. So seeing this, are we seeing a Cigar getting picked up by Mr. Chung? No, he's gonna go for the turn 2, taking the Nephthys attack and go for the Veramos and Tetra. Oh, that is very interesting here. He's all in on countering that Nephthys, but YODAYO has a last pick to counter these two picks here. And that could be a strong attack power reduction unit. And boy, there are so many of them in this game right now. Wind Robo, Charlotte, Cigar. There's so much attack power reduction coming out. Potentially a great damage dealer as well from YODAYO. And that's gonna be the Asher coming out from YODAYO. He really want to get that first turn, but is that the most effective against Veromos Tetra? So the Chungpung's gonna get banned. Oh, the Asher is gonna get banned. The Veromos gonna get banned, which means YODAYO will get to keep his Nephthys into pushback combo. But the Tetra is very good against Nephthys, and YODAYO team doesn't have any slow debuff, which is very bad against a Tetra, because one simple resistant Tetra can fix everything that Mr. Chung needs. Here comes the first turn from the Chiwu. Cannot go for the strip. Will go for the skill 2 potentially on the Chungpung. Go for the Chungpung, forcing the Chungpung to take the first turn because the pushback will not be here to control the Tetra. Big stun from the Moor. Here comes the Hey Gang going in as well, but probably going to save it for later. Nephthys, will she drop the skill 2 knowing that it's not going to be effective for long? She will not. She will go for the silence. And Oliver from Mr. Chung is not going to stay down that easily. Controlling the Chungpung. And the monkey also say hello to YODAYO. And controlling the entire team YODAYO as well. And GG! Mr. Chung forgot that he need to stay down with the stun. So he might as well get a turn instead. Too easy for Mr. Chung. Too easy. And we're moving on to game 3. If last game we saw despair from Drift, this game we're seeing violence from Mr. Chung. Just kidding, we're seeing violence from Mr. Chung in every game. So what will YODAYO do to counter this crazy violent proc from Mr. Chung here? We shall find out in the next game. Round 3 between Mr. Chung and YODAYO. That's gonna be the pre-ban on the monkey, I'm sure, and potentially the pre-ban on the Nephthys as well. Or maybe it's gonna be a monkey and a Verd pre-ban. It's time for Mr. Chung to ban that Verd. But Mr. Chung is not gonna first pick Oliver. He might be pre-ban Oliver. No, it's going to be the Yonhong and the monkey pre-ban here for 2-player. YODAYO getting the first pick, potentially going for that secret Oliver first pick. Locking in the Oliver first pick. Mr. Chung going to go for the Chiwu Gani. And we're seeing the return of the Gani Hathor in this particular match. YODAYO might be going for the high base Zibala into the Robo control team if he wants to go for that turn 1. What is he going to go for? Locking in the turn 2 position with Juno Rakuni? Maybe a more Ethna. It's going to be Asher and Gianna from YODAYO. A great choice for turn 1 stripping. Potentially against Mr. Chung. So Mr. seeing the Gianna might be going for the Hey Gang Wusa here to counter this Gianna first pick and also locking in the Wusa Gani combo. Gonna be the Heigang Wusa for Mr. Chung, and YODAYO. Seeing this, he might be going for some sort of a Wind Dark Robo. Gonna lock in the mouse and the Rakuni, the good old combo that is good against everything under the sun. And last pick coming out from Mr. Chung. Is he gonna go for a Leo last pick here potentially to counter this mouse Rakuni situation? Is he locking in another speed lead and banning the Oliver? There are many things he can do in this position here. What will he go for? Is he locking in the Hathor potentially as well? Oh, the Hathor getting locked, which means it can be an Oliver or the Rakuni ban. I would say to secure the first turn, he will be banning the Oliver. And YODAYO will have a lot of problem between Heigang and Chiwoo. Not gonna lock in the Rakuni and the Hathor ban here. So Mr. Chung will get the Gani Wusa, but YODAYO get the Oliver Gianna. Here we go. First turn from the Asher, getting the boost, but Heigang is gonna hard counter this Gianna. What can Mr. Chung do? Mr. Chung's gonna lose a lot of HP on this. Oh, bomb landed on the Chiwoo here. Chiwoo's gonna be the main target. He's ignoring the entire team of Mr. Chung, only focusing on the Chiwoo right now. That might be the best way to go for this because he can't really stun them. He can't really damage them. Might as well just go for the only thing that he could only touch. Here comes the Gani looking for a target to reset. Gonna do that on the Asher, taking away the Asher's skill 3. And Wusa bring up the rear with the shield and the immunity and also a lot of damage with his skill 2. And remember, this is the best Valen Pro the Wusa can get because right after this, the Gani can reset the Wusa for another round of shield and healing. Chiwoo going down, but this 3 is very annoying because Gianna is right now useless against this entire team. And the Wusa is doing so much work against YODAYO here, providing everything that Mr. Chung will need. Losing Chiwoo is not a big problem, but Wusa will finally eat the first bomb from the Gianna. Get the bomb down on the Wusa, doing a lot of damage. Wusa return fire with a 2-turn sleep on the mouse to take away the main damage of YODAYO. The Oliver going in, controlling the Wusa. Gani putting down the glancing, getting the dirty violent proc that he needs as well. Here comes the cry from Asher, healing the entire team. Here comes more control and damage from the Gianna and the Oliver. This Oliver is showing Mr. Chung that I know how to violent proc too. And Heigang dropping the triple despair stun. Oh my god, Mr. Chung is gonna take... Wait. He just... He tripled his spare stun and give up? I thought that... Wait. Why did he just... What happened? What just happened? Wait, he tripled his spare stun and just quit? Why? But, I mean, that was a little bit fast, don't you think? Oh my god. I don't know, man. Game 4 between Mr. Chung and YODAYO. Here we go. Man, he because usually when people quit, they will have like a couple seconds contemplating before they quit. Like, but that was a little bit quick. Mr. Chung, can you give me a heads up next time you quit? Come on, man. Can't do me like that. Game 4 between Mr. Chung and YODAYO. And we have the Laura and the Vert pre-ban. I want to see someone emote. You can't emote in Esports competitive matches, right? That'd be funny. Here comes the Oliver, the Chiwu, the Monkey, and the Nephthys, and the more. But remember last time what happened to this setup? The Nephthys get completely countered by the Veromos Tetra last pick here. YODAYO finally switching up, using the best draft of them all, the Juno Rakuni. Here comes what is going to be the counter. Will Mr. Chung pick up the Vigor? No, just don't. Okay, Mr. Chung, don't. Never. Don't do it. You have many other water options. What will you go for? It will be Praha and Nikki. Mr. Chung team has no defense break, but does have a decent amount of damage. But lastly from YODAYO can potentially be another bruiser. Camilla and Meiho Wong, very good as well. And that's going to be a turn to position from YODAYO. But Mr. Chung does have a lot of healing, so that's going to be a Nikki ban. And maybe it's either Rakuni or Juno. They have to go. They have to go right now. If not, Mr. Chung's gonna regret it so quickly. And that will be the Rakuni ban and the Nikki ban. So Mr. Chung will get the control, but YODAYO will get the Juno. And we saw what Juno could do to a man. Will we see that happen again? Here comes the first turn from the Chiwu gonna... Oh, the Juno first turn revenge. The Moore couldn't get any extra stun potentially from his Despair rune. Here comes the Monkey with a AoE control. Will he drop it on the entire enemy team? Giant's Net gonna catch them all, get everybody, but the Juno still standing strong without a slow debuff, which means she will be taking a turn very, very soon. If this Juno stun everybody, this might be it. Mr. Chung, are you ready? Juno dropping a lot of damage on the Monkey, but not gonna go for the skill 2. Gonna go for the skill 1 damage instead. Praha is doing a lot of damage on this Meiho 1, but the Juno is not gonna go down easy as well. She's dropping a lot of heat on this Kitian Dasheng too. Both Monkey are being abused by both Oracle, but the Meiho 1's gonna get that heal and big damage on the Kitian Dasheng, but Praha has healing available. But that will give Juno a speed buff and a lot of damage output. Gonna go into the Meiho 1. Both are focusing on each Monkey, which one will fall first. And that might be the Kitian Dasheng. Oliver looking for a target to push back, but the unit he needs to push back are both fire, and he will not get it on the Meiho Wong. Or nothing will not be able to stop the Meiho Wong, but the Meiho Wong couldn't drop the Kitian Dasheng, and the Juno will have to do more work to deal with this Monkey, but then Giant Net is gonna control the Juno attack bar. Oh, Mr. Juno attack bar! The Juno has skill 2 available. Will she get rid of the speed buff? She will. And she will get a Despair stun on the Oliver as well. The Monkey on both teams are still standing strong. Meiho Wong might be going down. No, not going to go down just yet. The Kitian Dasheng cannot do it. Can the Chiwu do it? He has the opportunity to bring down the Meiho Wong, and that will change the flow of this game. Can he do it? He will go for the AoE. He will do a lot of damage, but not enough on this Meiho Wong. Even with the speed debuff, this Monkey is extremely fast thanks to the passive. Get some attack bar reduction, and the Praha will cut in between and kill this Monkey finally. But the price is going to be heavy because Kitian Dasheng is in a lot of trouble as well of the Juno. Oliver trying to save him, but he couldn't. The all or nothing dropping the debuff, which means extra healing for the Juno as well. Juno finally going for that Monkey. Nobody will stop her this time, even the Praha, unless she get the Violent proc here. Can the Praha get the most crucial Violent proc of SWC 2023? She will go for it, and she will not get it. Juno finally taking down the Monkey and moving on to the next target. Moore and Nephthys has been sleeping the entire time, not even knowing what is happening to this match because they just been busy sleeping. Now the Juno will change the target. If I were Mr. Yodayo, I'll be going for the Praha right now because the Praha is the main one. But gonna go for the Oliver. Get the stun, but the Praha is gonna get the turn and finally dropping the Juno. The Juno is gonna go down to the Praha. Get another Violent Pro as well. She has the sleep available and there's nothing to stop her. Oh my god, these two units is sleeping again. Nephthys, wake up, buddy. You need to do some work. Here comes the turn. No violent proc. Chiwu dropping the attack bar further. And Oliver finally putting more cooldown reset on the enemy. And this Moore cannot do anything more but a simple basic attack. And the Praha will go for the Moore. And Moore will go down. Nephthys alone with the violent proc. But the glancing debuff is going to stop her from doing any real damage. And the Praha... GG! We are going to Game 5! Who will win? The final ticket is going down to a Game 5 between Mr. Chung and YODAYO. What is going to be the pre-ban here is definitely going to be Kitian Dasheng and maybe, just maybe, it's going to be Kitian Dasheng and the Yonhong getting pre-ban here. First pick for YODAYO. Will he switch it up or will he go for the good old trusty Oliver? So far, whoever gets the Oliver wins. Right? Because they each get their turn to pick Oliver. Mr. Chung, Chiwu, and Gani maybe, but that didn't do too well last time. So maybe something else this time to shake it up in the very last game. And before we start this match, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and subscribe and like the stream. If you enjoy SWC2023 just like I do, we have the same draft coming up from YODAYO and Mr. Chung, with the Asher for the boost and the Gianna for the control, which means Mr. Chung would definitely gonna go for the Heigang, but will he go for the Wusa this time? Or maybe Mr. Chung's gonna change and go for the Praha and the Nikki, which means he might be banning this Gianna. YODAYO seeing this might be going for a double robo setup to really shut down these two units. Or maybe YODAYO will go for Juno Rakuni, who knows? That might be a very good last pick as well for YODAYO. What is going to be YODAYO plan? Robo? Zibala? No, it's going to be Nephthys Laura. He finally bring out the Laura. Oh my god. In the very last game, we get to see a good old LD festival once again. And that's going to be Nephthys Laura last pick for YODAYO, going with a lot of strip into control here. So Mr. Chung, Juno, Veramos, Tetra, which one? Pick one. And that's gonna be the Heigang to counter the Laura and the Gianna at the same time. So that's gonna be the force ban on the Heigang here, which means Mr. Chung can ban out the Asher and steal the turn one with the Chiwu, potentially. what is it going to be? What mind game do we have here? It's gonna be the Gani ban. It's gonna be the Escher ban. So Mr. Chung might get turn 1 and YODAYO has a lot of problem with his Hey Gang here. That is not looking too hard right now. First one belongs to the Laura, but she can't strip. She can go for the stun though. She will get the stun on the Chiwu. Gianna dropping the bomb on the Chiwu as well. She will be the first target to go. Will she go for the strip? She doesn't have to, because that doesn't really do anything anyway. She will anyway, maybe disturb the attack bar order, but she stripped too well and got everybody, and the attack bar order didn't change. Here comes the attack buff. Oh my god, that damage. Here comes the strip from the Hey Gang as well, and the Praha sleep to follow up after that, potentially. And he get the glancing on everybody he needs, and Praha has the sleep available. Is she gonna go for it? Because if she doesn't, she's gonna get reset by Oliver anyway. Get the sleep going, miss the Oliver though. And right now, this Nikki is gonna be very scary for YODAYO. YODAYO lost half his HP already. And the sleep coming out from the Chiwu, shutting down the biggest contributor to this game, the Oliver. So who's gonna control Nikki and Praha now? That is not looking good, because this Nikki might be going absolutely crazy. Here comes the first sleep potentially coming out from Nikki. Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Laura? It is gonna be Laura. No sleep coming out, and the Nephthys need to get the Violent here to get the skill 2 going strong. Is he gonna save it for a Violent proc? Gonna drop it anyway. Doesn't get the Violent proc. Get a lot of silence. Oh, the Despair stun from the Hey Gang. But the bomb is gonna land on the Nikki. Good damage on the Nikki. No more healing for this Nikki, and the Praha doesn't have any healing as well. Nikki, if you proc, you die. If you don't, you also die. What do you have right now, Nikki? It's not looking too good for this Nikki right here. Last turn for the Nikki. Get the turn, but couldn't really sleep the Gianna. Chiwu, can you get the 2-turn sleep on anybody here? Because the Laura skill 3 is ready to go, and you don't have the HP to tank that. Nikki is gonna go down. Praha gonna get silenced, and Laura gonna drop the Guardian Angel. Oh my god! She cleaned the house of Mr. Chung, and there's nothing left to do but raise the white flag, because YODAYO will be going on to the APAC Regional Cup. Oliver sealing the deal with the reset cooldown on the Praha. GG! Mr. Chung will not succeed in his comeback, and YODAYO will take this game home. GG! My prediction is all gone. Congratulations to YODAYO, the second best player of yesterday. Still the second best player of this bracket. And that is it. That is it for Group B. The final 2 players will be Mel and YODAYO. Mel crushing victory in day 1, and YODAYO defending champion in day 2. And they will be holding their hands, moving on to the Asia Pacific. Before that, let's check out the highlights. This is the best moment ever in esports history. Oliver going absolutely crazy. and the monkey, changing the flow of the battle in one turn. Man, really, whoever gets the Oliver wins the game. Crazy. Maybe if Yodayo go for Praha here, he could have won. He went for the monkey, but he should have went for the Praha. Oh my god, that 2-turn sleep. GG Yodayo, the man, the myth, the legend, will be moving on to the APAC Regional Cup. This is the winner's bracket. As you can see, Yodayo only lost to Mel at the very end. So that's why he was the final boss in the loser's bracket today. Defending his position, Mr. Chung fought long and hard, but couldn't finish it. His comeback arc, unfortunately. And we are now halfway done with the Asia Pacific preliminary. Group A, we have Zisong and Duchan. Group B, we have Mel and Yodayo. Who will we see in Group C and Group D? We shall find out in the upcoming weekend. And now, we have finally come to the end of the stream. I have only one last thing to say. That is, you need to hit the subscribe. All right, guys. All right. So I'm done enough. Let me find that thing for you. You've been asking for that. Where is it? Where did I put that thingy? Huh. Wait. We are we getting one today? Yes. Yes, we're getting one today, right? Yes, we are still getting one today. This is Group B prelim. And next weekend, and the weekend after that, and the weekend after that, we have more SWC to come. Are you guys not excited for that? So much Summoners or Esports action happening every single week for you and your entertainment, all available on the Summoners or Esports channel. So don't forget, to hit the bell notification icon because you don't want to miss the next stream because you're missing one. You might be missing out on this beautiful code right here, 2023 Z. How do I read that? Jikang. I can't. I'm sorry. 1 engraved scroll, 100 energy, and 1 SWC emblem. Key that in. Okay. Once again, this is the final code for the day. And good luck, whoever summoning that engraved scroll. I wish you the best of luck. And also, that is the end of the show. Next weekend, we will not have APAC prelim, but we have something even more exciting, okay? If you don't know, the SWC 2023 final will be held in Bangkok, Thailand. So, Thailand will have an open qualifier this time around only for Thailand. So, next weekend, we'll be watching some of the best players from Thailand battling for a ticket in the APAC Regional Cup. And some of my good friends like Judas or Two Love will be competing in this open qualifier. And it's going to be absolutely exciting because if I know something about Thailand, I call it the LD5 land, okay? They have a whole lot of them in the bracket and it's going to be so exciting to watch. So don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave the like on the stream so you don't miss the next live stream of this channel because who wouldn't want to watch some exciting SWC together? Ask your wife, ask your girlfriend, hey, baby, you want to watch some SWC and chill today? Because I sure do. So, guys, thank you so much for watching today. And I'll see you guys next weekend, once again, with some good old Summoners or Esports action.